THEKINGTRILL. I'm here in downtown Indianapolis, and we're about to attend a protest to speak out against the mass shootings in this country. N.R.A. is having a big affair in downtown Indianapolis, even though Indianapolis is riddled with gun violence every week, and they're still showing this big rally out here. So we're outside the building in a designated area to protest the whole event. As a matter of fact, you see it there. IDOC Watch and Focus Initiatives is out here to show their support because we need gun regulation. It shouldn't be so easy to purchase weapons of mass destruction so that anybody can just walk into a classroom and start gunning our children down. You know, I'm sick of seeing it on the news, and it's got to be addressed. So we're here addressing it. So let's go. That much time, so you want to say something that's real impactful that at least makes somebody think for a little while.
Well, that's, yeah, and I'm not trying to take away your right. We're just trying to be smart about it.
We're just trying to be smart about it. We're not under attack.
Yes. And that's, I think, that's the hardest part.
And that's the hardest part. Yeah.
We're not trying to attack you.
Yeah.
Or yourself.
Okay, people, we're going to start the reading of the names soon, so you can come over to the desk area or the sidewalk if you really want. Just make sure people can get past you and take your place to represent the bodies of the children's names we're about to read.
Give us a hug.
Ohio, 14. Unnamed from Salem, Oregon, 16. Anwan Cesar, Las Vegas, Nevada, 15.
How my shadows get me.
Alice Porter, Brook Park, Ohio. Not even a year yet. Christopher Hurd, Philadelphia. Kiefer Mott, Fairbanks, Alaska, 15. Unnamed from Chicago, Illinois, 13. Armani Preswood, Indianapolis, Indiana, 16. Laren Mackey, San Antonio, Texas, 15. Unnamed from Winnemucca, Nevada, 16. Unnamed from Greensboro, North Carolina, 17. Unnamed Joshua Campbell from Los Angeles, California, 17. John Del Rodriguez, Indianapolis, 17. Tivon Favors, Fort Maryland, 16. Eunice, Louisiana, 17. Byron Thomas, Robert Harris, Philadelphia, 16. Bernard Thomas, Baltimore, Maryland, 17. Trevante Jenkins, Des Moines, Iowa, 16.
No,
Illinois, 17.
These are our children. These are our children. Why are we not standing up for them? When did guns start mattering more than our children? When did guns start meaning more than our children? Why are you mad at me for standing up for our children? Why are you mad at me for standing up for our children? Children grow up in battlefields instead of playgrounds. Our children grow up on battlefields instead of playgrounds. It's not their fault, it's our fault.
Might be there.
You can't expect them to do something. We have to do something. We have to protect our children. When did that become unpopular?
My bad.
When was it an unpopular stance to stand up for your own children? We have to stand up for our children.
Can't have an America without kids. Register every bullet.
Our children are more valuable than your guns. 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 Our children are more valuable than your guns.
Register every gun.
When did it become unpopular to protect children? When did it become unpopular to protect our kids? That's our responsibility. Who's going to protect our children? Our children dying every day. Who's going to protect our kids? Who's going to protect our children? Our children are dying. Why is there more support for guns over our own children? Why is there more support for guns over our own children? Look at our sign, look at their sign. Look at our sign, look at their sign. Look at their sign. Why is no one wanting to stand with us for our children? When did it become unpopular to stand up for our children? Choose children over guns. Choose children over guns. Choose children over guns. Choose children over guns. We don't stand up for our kids, no one will.
Yeah, right.
We don't stand up for our children, no one will. THEKINGTRILL. And I'm with IDOC Watch. IDOC Watch is an Indiana-based organization that advocates for prisoners on the inside. And no, what we need to do is regulate this system so that our children no longer continue to perish in bloody warfare right before our very eyes. The representatives of this country, the congressmen, are openly and outright saying now, hey, to make an omelet, you gotta crack a few eggs. But the eggs are our children. American children should not be the most at-risk human beings, children on the face of the earth. They shouldn't be, but yet they are. Yet they are. You can't say you're the greatest country on earth and your kids keep dying. There's no way.
What about your kids' rights? What about kids' lives? Kids' lives matter!
We just want our children to live. How can you get mad at that? Thank you.
Hey, sir. You're just on camera.
I'm just on camera.
Can I borrow you?
No, I came up in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, which is riddled with gun violence. I came up also in Gary, Indiana, which is riddled with gun violence. So even the children who live from this and go forward, they're still traumatized forever. And we're not doing anything. Our legislators aren't doing anything to improve this and take this forward to a place where our children live. All I'm asking is that our children live. Here's the thing. I can't really say to everything that those people, because I know everybody goes in there with their different intentions. And I'm sure, I'm not trying to villainize everybody who enters that room. But what I'm saying is, if you are 100% on the right for your gun, but you're not standing up 100% for the right to a child's life, I do have to question your intentions. So we are leaving the protest. Was out here for a few hours. My intention was only to come and just give them support for like a half hour, but everybody's solidarity and everybody coming together and everybody exchanging information and telephone numbers. You know, we stayed out here for a little while longer, and I got interviewed by a bunch of news stations and news media, and I'm glad of that so that we can continue this narrative. All I'm trying to do is for us to have conversations about smart gun regulation so that our children won't die. And out of all those news organizations, it's a funny question that everybody kept asking me. The question everybody kept asking me that just blew my mind was, we see you out here speaking so strongly. Why are you so passionate about this? That makes me feel like an alien, you know? Why am I so passionate about this? Our children are dying on the news every day. Why isn't everybody so passionate about this? What's the number of kids that gotta die before we start actually caring about what's happening and what we are allowing to happen to our community? When you watch children die every day on the news like it's some episode of NYPD Blue or something, what you're saying is you've given up your ability and your obligation to defend children. Are we becoming a society where we've given up on defending children? Is that what's happening to us? That we're not stepping up and being willing to defend children as we watch them gunned down by weapons of mass destruction every day on the news? If we can add a little bit of an extension of a vetting system for that, and that in result saves children's lives, then we've succeeded. But we need people to stand with us, and we need people out here talking about this situation and forcing the narrative and forcing the discussion, because our children's lives is worth more than anything. And without that, we won't have nothing in this country. Without that, we won't have nothing. So yeah, protest was great. I feel good about it, and I feel good about the connections I made. So that means we can have further discussions in the future. That's what it's all about. So talk to people where you are, talk to your family, talk to your friends. Form a reading group, form a group that just discusses this so you can see what type of ideas develop. There's something you can do, but we gotta do something for our children because they can't do it for themselves. It falls on us. Yep.
8. And